Hello, should I sell a stock before the dividend day or hold it? I think it depends on the swing trading strategy you are using. For instance, in 2024, I used short uptrend on swing trading strategy, and that consists of buying stocks and selling that stocks every few days to a week or so. So doing that, yes, dividend and earning, that are things that I pay attention to, and I notice that trying to buying the stock and selling it before the dividend day or after the dividend date, sometimes it will gap up after the dividend day, or it will gap down. Like it will go up or it will go down. And if I sell it before and then it goes up, then I don't have that profit. I lock in. And if I sell it and then it went down, then I know that I made the right decision. And then and after a while, I just decided that, you know what, I'm not going to pay attention to it much, because if sometimes I sell it, sometimes I don't sell it, I just feel like when I sell it, it will go down. No, when I hold on to it, it'll go down. When I sell it, it'll go up after that, if that makes sense. So therefore, just pick one side. If I have enough profit and I wanted to sell it, it won't be because there is earning coming or dividend coming, but I just decided to sell it. Beside that, I will hold on to it regardless. Just pick one side so that if it goes up, then I have profit. If it goes down, then I don't have that profit. Just pick with that one side instead of trying to switch it. I just feel like a lot of time I will sell it and then it will go up. Or if I decided to hold on to it, then it'll go down. But just pick one of the two, whether to sell it before or hold on to it. That way, if it goes up, if it goes down, either way, I'm going to, days that times that it goes up, I'm going to have that, and times that it goes down, then I won't. So that was a decision that I had to make at some point. But it's just, you can see that during this, probably we have earning, and that one is earning as well. So in this example here, yeah, we have dividend. So we have dividend here, and we can see that I purchased it and sold it the next day, but that next day I still have a little profit there, and we have earning. Pretty much there is a drop, for that earning. And here, I say earning, dividend, here we have earnings. Here it went up, I purchased it that day, and then shortly it went down. So I held on to it until I have good profits. It gap up here, I have good profits, and I sold it here. So I sold it the next day, it dropped 2 days later or so, because this is a daily chart. Every single bar is a day time frame. I purchased it again, arrows facing upward, I shown where I purchased, arrows facing down, I shown where I sold. So I purchased it and sold it the next day, and then it dropped, and I purchased it again and sold it there. So you can see that, days that I purchased it and then it dropped on me, I just held on to it. I don't sell it for a loss. I didn't sell it for a loss. This is 2024. I held on to it, and then when it went up, I sold it. So we have the dates on the x-axis from the past to the present, and we have the price on the y-axis from $0 up. So this, it won't tell you exactly where I purchased it, but it just tells me that I purchased it on this date, October 22. within that price range, but you can see that this bar where I sold it, the price corresponding to that bar is higher than this bar, so I have a profit on it, even though I held on to it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, 11, 12, if I count the day I bought it and purchased it in it. So before I sold it, and then there are some that I purchased it and sold it the next day type of thing. So I just, you know, we have dividend paid here, but then the price went up there. So sometimes the price will go up, sometimes the price will go down, and it does the same for the earning as well. So therefore I just had to choose one side to be, so that I don't get it wrong every time. So, and but yeah, and let's see, that that just remind me of, you know, playing that game in biology in high school, when um, we learn about eye color, and in a culture where pretty much, if not all, we have brown eyes, our iris, we are learning about blue eyes, green eyes, color, and then, you know, the test, they'll give us those parameters. The grandparent has a type of eyes, the parent has a type of eyes. They'll ask us what is the color of the child eyes, and sometimes I'll guess a blue, sometimes I'll guess a green, sometimes I'll guess a brown, and the answer will turn out to be wrong. And I just decided, oh, maybe I should just pick one side, because I remember that maybe I picked blue last test, it was wrong. Maybe this time I should pick green and it will turn out to be wrong, and so forth. So maybe I should just pick one side, and maybe at some point I'll get it right, because frankly I just couldn't understand it. But my husband is a Caucasian, and I told him that story one time. I think he tried to explain it to me, that I think a color is a recessive anyway. So, but it just couldn't click in a culture where I only see brown eyes. So I just didn't see how parents with a type of eye color, the child will have a different eye color because of a grandparent, or because of, I don't know. It was just too confusing. So I feel like that with when I should buy, when I should sell, dividend and earning. Yeah, maybe instead of just playing that game, because I'm now using financial to, you know, see if they are going to meet their target earning and things like that. I'm just focusing on the chart, and even at some point I try to see, or maybe if last time that they pay dividend, the price went down, if there is a pattern, the past 3 dividend that I could rely on to make my decision coming the next payment and things like that. But it was just, it was a guess that was just not. Sometimes I'll get it right, sometimes I won't. So I decided to just let it be. After all, in the past I invested in stocks just for dividend income purposes, so I don't really have any problem having stocks through dividend. When it comes to long option and swing trading strategy that I use in 2025 and that I'm using in 2026 as well, with long option and swing trading strategy, where I decide to buy at the valley line and sell after the peak, I held on to stocks for months. So therefore, for those stocks that pay dividend, I earn dividend income from it. And I'm fine with it. Keep in mind that when you are swing trading in a taxable brokerage account, when you buy stocks, when you sell it, you pay tax on the profit you make. when you buy but you don't sell it, you are not paying tax on anything, even on your unrealized profits. But when you sell that stocks for profit, that's when you realize that profit. Then it will be on your 1099. You will file tax on it. So you'll report it, and during the year you'll estimate those earnings as well, and you'll pay tax on it. The reason why I'm bringing it up is for dividend. So if you are not selling your stocks and you think you are not going to, because you don't want to pay tax on it, on those profits, when you are holding on to it through dividend, you are earning those dividend. Keep in mind that those dividend are taxable. Even if you didn't sell the stocks, those dividend are taxable to you. So just know that. So, and when we come back to this stock again, and we look at it, this with long option and swing trading strategy, we buy at the um, valley line and sell it after the peak. It will go through. It will take months. So therefore, we'll go through multiple dividend payment. With short option and swing trading strategy, I was trading along the uptrend line that the stocks is claiming, the uptrend line that is supporting the upside wall of the mountain. If I consider this to be a mountain, the peak and then the valley, the support line supporting the upside wall of the mountain, I was buying and selling it alongside of it, tracing those support line, and I threw it around here along that support line, and then I threw it around here along this support line when I know that this is the main support line supporting the side wall of the mountain. But it was veering away from this, and I was buying and following the pattern, if that makes sense. Sometimes it will pull back on me and I'll get stuck in it. And this was an example where it pulled back all the way to the valley. So I got stuck in it here. But then in 2025, I decided to use long option long swing trading strategy. So with this strategy where I purchased it here, and I didn't sell this one, but then I purchased it again here, multiple dividend payment went through it. So I collect those dividends. And that's why I say it depends on the strategy you are using. With this strategy, yes, I'm going to hold it through dividend. With this strategy, when I'm buying and selling it every few days, well, if it pays dividend and the price drop, then I'll get stuck in it until it goes back up. So for that reason, it makes sense to pay attention to that dividend. If I have some profits in it, sell it, get out before it pays dividend, type of things. Or better yet, if I know it's going to pay dividend and I don't have the stocks, then I wait for that payment to happen before I buy the stocks, so that I don't buy it and then the price will drop on me. So yeah, paying attention to dividend payment using when you are buying and selling it in a very short period of time makes sense. But with this, when I'm buying and selling it, there is a long period of time between my buying and selling time frame, then it does not really matter if the stocks pay dividend or not, because it's going through multiple fluctuation anyway. But I'm not making those as short-term fluctuations, but I'm using time in my advantage and aiming for a bigger fluctuation. So from the valley to the top of the mountain. So, and you can see for how long I have these stocks, for over a year now, and multiple times I should have sold it but decided against it, and it pulled back to this area. Still positive in this one, but became a loss in this one, and right now is somewhere here. I'm positive in both but barely in this one. So I'm still holding on to it, but I have multiple sessions here where I could have sold it, but I'm holding on to it to get to know the pattern of these stocks more. But the stocks of today is NDAQ. So NDAQ, yeah, it does pay dividend as well. And right now it paid dividend somewhere here. So let's zoom in. The last dividend that it paid was somewhere around here, but you can see it didn't stop it. It continued going up. But again, having fluctuations between, it happened somewhere there. So a little bit deep, and then it continue its way. So you can see it. And while here, the dividend, after the dividend payment, it dropped. But after this dividend payment, it went up. So it's just those things that you just don't know when you might get out and then it'll go up. You might stay in and then it'll go down. So when it comes to NDAQ, should we buy it? Well, we have our long up to long swing trading strategy passing by the valley, the higher lows of the chart. We have the teal and we have this purple one. And right now the price is not there. It's coming from the top of the mountain on its way down, but it has not reached it yet. So for that reason, it is a no. It seems to me though that, let's change that to trend line. If we trace from here, passing by that end, we'll meet it there. But I'm just going to keep observing it to see if it's going to come down to that valley line. If we go to maximum monthly chart to see it, we can see the pattern. And yeah, if I'm waiting to see if it's going to come down here, if it comes down here, we might buy some more. If it decided to come lower, then we might buy some more as well. But at least I think I'm going to wait to see if I can find it here. It could turn around leaving here, but I just feel like there is a chance it might come down here. Since this line is longer than those gray ones that were 2 years time frame, it could just be, you know, the same cycle. It has not ended the cycle yet. But anything is possible with those stocks. I'll just keep an eye on it and keep observing it. But it's not a buy time just yet. It reached all-time highest price this year, and I don't think this is going to be the valley line for that to continue, you know, to start going up again. I think if it start going up from here, it could be it's not done climbing up yet. You see it dropped here, went back up, went back a little bit, went back up. If it goes up from here, maybe it's not done with this cycle yet, and I will just continue holding on, observing it. So thank you so much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for your time. Thank you for all your comments, and we thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. I'm Afiabi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and NDAQ.com our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small and grow your accounts from there. For more videos in this series, will you please check the playlist in the description of this video, how to start swing trading step by step using long uptrend lines. And we do have other swing trading related playlists as well. Thank you for your time. Happy swing trading.